Borg. Morning, Syndrake. Morning, Quakey. That's funny, you're here, Syndrake, because this is your Patreon sketch for 2026, the month of March. It's the last one I have to do for last month, and then I get to move on to this month. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. I was working on this last night, but then I went to the gym, and then I came back from the gym, and I wanted to go to bed. So I didn't finish it last night, so I'm going to finish it today. I hope you're both well. It's awesome to have you here again, Quakey. I know we often stream at the same time, but I love when we get to hang out in a stream chat or otherwise. It's nice to have you. So thanks for joining the stream. I hope yesterday's stream went well, playing Cooking Simulator, being sleepy. This morning I woke up and I was like, oh, redeem sippy, damn. I'm gonna take another sippy and a stretch. Oh, but I just got comfortable. I'll stretch my arms. You were EP very? Yeah, I could tell. Yeah. You redeemed 2 stretches? That's crazy. Ugh. What are you doing to me? What's happening? I don't want to drink my entire tea. It's warm. It's gonna warm me. Okay. I'm all stretched. I'm all hydrated. It's all good. Now, wait, is this on this layer? Okay, this layer is good. I've got to do the TF part of this drawing. Stretch the purple lizard, hydrate. I didn't do the TF. And I think that'll be on this layer? Yes. Actually, it can probably be on the layer below this. Because I think this, yeah. This can probably be here. And then I can... Kynic is becoming a hose. Actually, that'd be a pretty fun TF. I wouldn't mind doing a hose TF. That's an amazing frog. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I've done a little bit of foreshortening with it, not a crazy amount. I think there was more foreshortening in the sketch, to be honest. Looked I guess not that much more. But, I don't know, I just had this pose. I drew the face first, and then I was like, yeah, I think I'm cooking with this one. And so then I just started drawing the rest. I think the sketch was like a record, like, only took me a couple of minutes. I spent the most time getting the line art down. I'm kind of combining the techniques that I've used over the years. Like, I used to only focus on the line art pretty much and do like really basic sketches, but then I moved to only doing sketches and then refining the sketch lines into like line art. Now I'm doing like refined sketch lines and then doing a line art on top of that to try and, I don't know, get the best of both worlds. And I've only been doing that for a couple months, pretty much since I started streaming again. But I think it's been working out pretty well. It's it definitely takes me a little bit longer to do than just the sketchy stuff. But I am sorry, the lyrics in this song are distracting me. I think it's pretty good. I looked back on a couple of drawings because I was making a sticker pack for when I go to Furdo. I'm gonna hand people stickers because we can print our own stickers at our house. I might actually show that because it's interesting. And I went through a bunch of my older art, and I realized that like I was doing. I mean, it doesn't really show in any of these drawings, but I guess these ones, like I was doing a lot more detail. Like 2020, I guess this is from last year, but like 2021 period, 2020, late 2021, early 2022, I felt like I was detailing things a little bit better than I am now. But maybe it's different now because I'm focusing more on specific parts of anatomy and other things like foreshortening, but yeah, anyway. I'm going to be printing these out. I'm probably going to be printing out 5 of these out and then cutting them all out. So there'll be like 5 of each of these stickers that I'll be able to hand out. Maybe I kind of want to do 10, but we'll see how much ink I have in the printer. To see if it'll be able to we'll be able to print all those out. But yeah, I'll be taking these to Furdu. So if you go to Furdu, which is next week, I think, it's like a week and a half, it's like next weekend, then I'll be there. And I will have all my stickers that you can take one of. And they're free. I'm not selling them. I'm just walking around. I'm not dealing. So if you're there, I'll have these. This is a really fun pack to make. I spent like half the day yesterday instead of working. I went through my like old stickers and old drawings, I should say, and then like found a bunch of them that I thought would make fun stickers. Like these ones in particular, where I'm like holding the lizards, I think are really fun, and I hope people like them. This is just one of my favorite drawings. So is this one. This one's also a really popular drawing that I've done a lot. I've like shared around a lot. Still really happy with this pose. I don't know how the fuck I did this pose, seriously. Really love these hands. I think they're some of my favorite hands I've ever drawn, like unironically. And then just a couple of my classic, really popular ones, because I did make stickers out of these a year or 2 ago. And everyone wanted them. like these like tiny Kynex, everyone wanted these ones. I like went through them so fast. Plus this sticker I made for Telegram, Clocksucker, which is one of my favorites. The eye is too low on the head, but I don't even care. It looks fun. I like it. Yeah, Kazooie, Cindrance, a couple of characters here that I feel like are just fun dudes. I should really sell stuff at conventions at some point. I just don't have the confidence, I guess, to sell stuff. I'm too nervous, I guess. I don't know. It's something I haven't really thought about too often. But anyway, that's that. So frog time to draw this. And yeah, that's what I did yesterday after the abrupt ending for the stream, which I apologize for. It's just that work wanted me for a meeting, in which I did not say anything. However, I did actually ask to be included in those particular meetings because work has not been treating me with the respect I feel like I deserve for the amount of work that I put into that job. But anyway, we'll don't have to talk about that. It's just been a bit of a struggle, to be honest. But hopefully, hopefully someday I can get out of there and then make a living doing this. I would absolutely love that. It would be a dream. Or at the very least, like, I don't know, put less time into the job and more time into drawing somehow. Like maybe have like a 3-day week at the job and then spend the other 2 days doing art stuff. And like actually getting to do full like 4-hour, 5-hour streams on those days. That would be really cool. I would love that. I really love this music too. Fucking, I don't hope it doesn't get too repetitive for everybody listening to like kind of the same music over and over, but I have this sort of like autism, I guess, if you would call it an autistic trait, that like I just kind of enjoy the familiarity of these songs kind of repeating themselves. I did watch back an old stream yesterday. I was going through a little bit of a nostalgia trip yesterday, just like looking for old drawings, going through old streams. And I did notice that there was some Worthy Kids songs that I hadn't included in the new version of the playlist that I might add back. Since I left Spotify, I basically just like, when I found out about all the like missile funding that Spotify was doing, to like fund massive weapons and like let alone include a bunch of AI bullshit in their song selections. I basically just stopped paying for Spotify on the day, like that second, and didn't even check any of my playlists. Just kind of lost my entire history. Not that I really cared too much, because I'm not like a crazy music buff or anything. And so in doing that, I basically needed to rebuild my entire library from scratch when I got onto Apple Music. And so there are still a bunch of things missing that I just kind of don't remember because, again, not that much of a music buff, but there were some nice songs there that I used to listen to quite often that I don't remember the names of, basically. But even then, there are some that I just have completely forgotten. So listening back to those old streams, I'm like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on there that I just completely forgot I even liked. So yeah, time to shade this guy. I finished with the TF. I might change the nose just a little bit. It looks a bit too, I guess, painted. I want it to be a little bit more natural. That looks better. I might do that kind of in other places too. I've been so addicted to Pokopia lately. It's been kind of insane. Like, I was playing Pokopia for about 20 minutes before starting the stream today. Like, I could have started the stream at like 8:30 instead of 9. Then I was like, man, I really want to fucking play some Pokopia, and I barely even did anything. I just really like the distraction that it like. I'm like continually finding new and interesting things to do in that game. It is hyper addictive to me, hyper addicting. Like it's, and I was like right in the middle of my Animal Crossing craze. Like, I'd come back to Animal Crossing with the 3.0 update, and I was doing everything. I was like doing all my dailies in Animal Crossing like every single day. And then Pokopia came out, and I was like, I'll give this a go. And then it was like hyper Animal Crossing plus Minecraft, and I was like, oh my god, it's just so good. And I've been playing it practically every day for the last couple of days. I did take a bit of a break there when I can't remember why I took the break. Oh yeah, it's because I was playing through Resident Evil, but I finished that now. I even got Reanimal in the mail, like as a Christmas gift from somebody, which is like the Little Nightmares creators. Didn't make the guys who made Little Nightmares 1 and 2. For whatever reason, I don't remember why they like didn't make Little Nightmares 3, but they did make Reanimal. And I still want to play that because I played Little Nightmares 1 and 2 and they're fantastic. I don't want to play 3, but I do want to play Reanimal. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. The Simple Life of a Frog, dude. I would love to like live life as a frog for like a couple of months, honestly, or like a week, or like I just feel like taking a vacation as a frog would be so relaxing, you know. I feel like it would do a lot for me. And I've thought about that a lot. Like, one of the big reasons I want to TF into like simple animals or have like mind simplification or corruption or whatever is just because I feel like it would be so nice to be able to not worry about any of these human things for like a couple of months, a couple of weeks or whatever. Rainforest vibes, yeah. Just getting to like live tranquilly, I feel like would be such a relief from daily life. Not having to worry about chores or fucking taxes or I mean, taxes is a cliche. Like, I don't actually worry about taxes on the regular. But things like my social anxiety and things like doing work, like having to earn money, doing making sure that I'm keeping up with the Patreon, which is not a bad thing. I love the folks who are supporting me on Patreon, and I really appreciate it. It's just the sometimes I get a little bit overwhelmed with the like the reminding myself that like, oh, people are waiting on this, like people have already paid for it, you can't just like give up on it, which has honestly been helping me get back into the swing of doing art again. Like, I felt like I'd been missing confidence or missing like motivation to do art, which I know sounds fucking crazy coming from me, somebody who posts like fucking 50 drawings a month or whatever, but that's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Back in high school, I was drawing constantly, basically. I was like, there wasn't a day where I didn't spend 3 hours drawing in high school, because I just enjoyed it so much. Which is not something that I ever thought I would like back when I first started. Back in like, I don't know, 2015 or something, whenever I first like properly picked up a pen and started committing to doing art. When Grub was still teaching me how it all worked. I had done art before that, like I'd drawn hands and I'd drawn a couple things. I'd drawn like the Fairly Odd Parents. I'd drawn a lot of SpongeBob. I remember that. Actually, I'm just gonna make that normal and translucent, because fuck it. And I'm probably going to blur this a bit. What was I saying? You know what I mean. How does... Oh yeah, so water is weird. I want to try and get better at like figuring out how water is refracted. Like something like this, right? That looks a bit better. I feel like it probably has to be a bit cleaner. A bit of a harder edge, right? That's way too small. Just trying to figure out this. Kind of like that, right? Yeah, that's water. Sure. Kai learning to draw drool. Uh-oh. Kai Vor artist. Incoming Kai Vor artist. Arc. Nah. I'm not really a big fan of any of that stuff. It's not like I hate it. It just doesn't do anything for me. Alright. One of the things I really like doing with frogs is making them look like shiny. Let's go to highlights here. There we go. And I do kind of a hard shine, like I don't do anything too crazy most of the time. No, that's not gonna work. I usually do it with this pen. Big Drooly Moors. Is that even something you're into? I've never really talked to you about that. Yeah, let's use this one. Come on. There we go. Really want this to be... Yeah. It's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah? Oh, wow, I did not realize that. Are you into Vor? Like, is that a thing? I did not know that. Tim Tam, new lore unlocked in my brain. Make this a little bit smaller. I don't know whether to make the skin shiny as well. I kind of get a little bit out of that, like making the skin shiny too, like doing that sort of thing, but I feel like it also doesn't really make any sense. I don't know. It's kind of something that I will change based on how I feel about the drawing, or what kind of mood I'm in, I guess. Not Vor, just more, but Vor though? No. No! Nah, I mean, look, I don't want to yuck anyone else's yum, but I'm just not into that. That's just not something that I ever have been interested in. And I've seen art of it, and it's like well drawn. But it's just like, yeah, not for me. Not for me. Okay, let's get some of these harder highlights on here. Some of the smaller ones. So I haven't really done highlighting like this before with 2 different brushes, but I'm kind of just experimenting because I do highlights a lot for amphibians, and I'm never extremely happy with it. I feel like there's always something that I feel like I'm missing, and I'm not really sure what it is. I feel like I haven't really grasped the full what am I saying? I haven't really... I need to study it more, is what I'm saying. I need to study it more. Because there's something I'm definitely missing. But I am trying my best to learn. Although, I could be doing more study on this stuff, because I just haven't. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Okay. So, I've done this. I'm looking pretty good. Hello, brah. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I hope you've been doing well. I'm drawing a frog today. I know it looks like I'm almost finished, even though I've only been drawing for half an hour, but it turns out that I actually started this one last night, and so I've been working on it. Just kind of finishing it up today. Then after this, I might either move to another Patreon drawing, or I might do something personal. I don't know. I might work on a commission. So let's have a look and see what's available after I finish this one. Nice. Ribbit. Frogs just also make great noises. I freaking find them so cute. I love the noises frogs make. They're the best. No, thank you, Tim Tam, for resubscribing with Prime for 21 months. Holy, I can't believe we've known each other for 21 months. That's almost 2 fucking years of being subscribed. I honestly didn't even think I would ever stream for that long. And I know I've had like a 6-month break, but I'm trying. Over halfway there, 5 out of 10 new subs. I just got that notification on my Twitch stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you would like to support, I know I'm advertising myself. We met 2 years ago this month. That's so cute. Oh my god. I can't believe you've got the date written down or something. I don't know. I'm really bad at remembering those things. Will even get this because I don't record them in OBS. Am I back? I'm gonna play my stream back. I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. Fuck. I don't know why that happened again. I think I don't know what happens. Maybe my VPN has like an internal timer set to like reconnect at a certain time of the day. But I don't know why that wasn't happening like this whole time. So weird. Okay, I need to real quick adjust this part here because I can see the line too clearly. There we go. Sorry about that. It was Furdu 2024. I mean, it was a little bit before that. I feel like it was 2023 when we first started talking. Unless I'm wrong. But I feel like it was like November-ish in 2023. But I mean, yeah, we met in person in 2024 for sure. And we met Kent as well. Yeah, IRL, yeah. I'm finishing my drink, one sec. There we go. I'll wait for a sippy request to go and get another drink. I think the highlights are done. What I can do... I don't really like this one. I don't know. It's hard. I always kind of feel like I'm guessing a little bit with the highlights. I don't know. I don't like this either. I don't really like how jagged they are. Doesn't make any sense to me. That is not the right brush. Remember how awkward Furdy 2024 was? Good times. I feel like we were not the awkward ones though. It was just like the fucking... We just ended up in some bizarre situations. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to add a glow to this. Thickness of edges, anti-aliasing. Okay, that's... I'm just gonna do this with another layer. Fuck it. Whoa. I'm gonna make this a screen. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's white, but... what happens if I turn this down? I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. So that's that layer. Then I need to do a shadow layer. Just doing that there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think I already responded to that, but now my brain is in 1,000 different places because I'm thinking about Furdu from last year, and then I'm also trying to come up with something new to talk about for the stream. It's very it's difficult, man. But I'm trying to get there. I feel like I've been doing a lot better increasing my like yapping stamina. Just kind of thinking about random things to talk about and then kind of going for it. I hope that's been good from everybody else's perspective. Just trying to, I don't know, make the stream a little bit more entertaining, I guess, for people. Increase my yaps per second, my yaps per minute. Just trying to, yeah, I don't know, do my best. What other amphibians speak to you? Oh man. The first TF that I remember ever like super getting into was a gecko TF, and I don't think it was anything that anybody had actually drawn. It was just the idea of turning into a gecko was like really speaking to me for a little while. I really wanted to become this like blue alien gecko with like antenna and like big sticky hands. I remember when I was younger, I just really wanted that, and I don't really know where that craving came from. It just kind of appeared in my life one day, and I don't hate it. It's just like it just happened. I don't know, it happened at one point. Let's make this a color that is in the same palette but isn't contrasting too much. Is contrasting more with the foreground. Maybe something a little bit darker. That does blend in with the hair a little bit. Maybe something a little bit more saturated. That is worse. Let's go less saturated and a bit darker. Go into the oranges a bit more, maybe. Yeah, that's looking better. I don't want it to sorry, I do want it to contrast with the character. Other amphibians that speak to me, mostly like, does geckos count as amphibians? I haven't actually studied anything like that. Like, I don't actually know what counts or what doesn't. I guess I could probably look it up at some point, but like anything really, salamanders, fucking frogs, toads, do axolotls count? Those as well. They're like some of my faves, just in general. I really love all of them. Undershadow. Looking good. I might turn that up a little bit more, because that kind of exaggerates the foreshortening. Enjoying that. Let's unlock this. Let's make it. Let's make it yellowish. Oh, this song. Classic. Make this. Blue alien gecko got to be drawn for your 10-year FA anniversary. That would be fun. Frogs are underrated. Got to do that one of these days. Yes. Oh my god. Do a frog animation, please. That would be so cool. I would love that so much. There are just none. There are none out there. I don't know. Well, I mean, there's the fucking Princess and the Frog or whatever, but like, you know, furry made ones is what I'm talking about. That's what I want. Okay, we've got these. So then we'll make the proper shadow. You should absolutely draw more axolotls to... See, I don't talk this often. It's like catching in my throat. You should draw more axolotls? Absolutely, I would love to. People should commission me to draw axolotls more often. I like... part of the reason why I'm not drawing as much personal art as I used to is just because I'm trying to turn it into more of a business. And so I'm drawing what other people want me to draw way more often than I used to. And other people just want me to draw dragons and lizards and stuff, which is fine. But there are so many other things I want to draw. Somebody, Washel Wolf, just commissioned me to draw a car TF, and I'm so excited about doing that. I have been wanting to do a vehicle TF forever. I have never let myself do it. Finally, somebody is asking me to, and I'm just like over the moon about it. I'm so fucking excited. So there's stuff like that as well, which is just like, I would love to do more of that. Washel? Yeah, Washel. The wolf. Oh, that's the wrong layer. I don't want to be doing that. Yeah. Perfect timing on the stream, listening to this while stargazing right now, and it's chill as fuck. Hell yeah! I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm fucking awesome. I'm glad. Let's go for BG2 on here. I want to add a little bit more texture to the ground because a big thing about me and frogs is I love it when they're sitting in the mud. Because I'm weird like that, I guess. Let's go for Washel's an OG. Yeah, I know. She's been favoriting my art for years, but I think she posted a car TF in another server, and I commented being like, "Hey, I fucking love that." And then she was like, "Holy shit, you like car TF? Do you want to draw one?" And I was like, "Yeah." So that's gonna happen at some point. Once I get around to doing her commission, which hopefully won't be too long. It's just that I've been on the backlog with well, on the back foot, I should say, with Patreon stuff for so long, and I want to make sure I get those done before anything else. Just kind of. I saw this YouTube video that was like, multiply is ruining your art. Don't do multiply layers. It's just like, everything. It's like everyone is always making YouTube videos about how the common tropes are ruining your art. And I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Who fucking cares? Whatever. Oh, what the heck? You're here. Speak of the devil. That's crazy. First time chat. I was literally just talking about you for like, I've never talked about you before. And I was just like, yeah, Washel commissioned me. What is going on? I just opened up your stream. Hello. That's fucking insane, by the way. That's like, it's like you were listening to me. Welcome to the stream. I'm working on a frog TF. I was talking about how excited I am to draw the vehicle TF that we were talking about that you commissioned me to do. I've just like, I saw your stream title and got curious. I love frogs. Here we go. Here's a frog. I hope it's a good one. I know the face looks kind of weird, but I kind of wanted to make it a little gross. I don't usually go for gross, I guess. I guess I sometimes do. But this one, I don't know, it was just calling to me. It's like finished. I've literally just finished it and I'm going to move on to something else. It depending on how TOS friendly Neverborn's commission slot is, I'm probably going to do that next. So I just want to check it to make sure that I can draw it on Twitch. It's a very good one. Love those big eyes. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I have enjoyed making this little guy. Let's just get rid of this. There we go. Just making sure that there's no like overlapping colors anywhere. I don't do this that often for the sketches. This is usually more of a commission thing, but I'm like really happy with how this one came out. This was one of those drawings where like I sketched it in like 15 minutes and I was like just feeling it the whole way. I was like, yep, I know exactly what I want. I know exactly where I want this to go. I just sketched it and it just came out like first try basically. And I always love it when it comes out like that. Don't apply. There we go. It's one of my favorite feelings when I just like feel a sketch deep down and I know exactly what I'm doing. All right, that's this one. I'm going to save this. I'm going to export it. PNG. There we go. Was this a personal piece? No, this was a Patreon sketch. This one was for Sindrake, but so what I have is I have a form that you can fill out for Patreon every month that's like, what sketch am I going to get this month? And then I'll draw it. But, and this is the first time this has happened, Sindrake was like, nah, I won't fill it out, just do whatever you want. Because if somebody doesn't fill out the form before the end of the month or before a couple of days before the end of the month, then I'll just draw a TF of whatever I want with them in it. Which it's for me, if you're doing that with me, it's a bit dangerous because I will TF you into all sorts of weird shit. I chose something relatively normal for this one, a frog, but I'm not against turning somebody into like a Pez dispenser or like a fucking carton of water bottles or like or like a fucking motorcycle, or I've turned somebody into a computer before. Like I'll do anything. I just love TF. I love turning you into like, well, not anything. I don't really like muscular or like, I don't like hyper feminine or hyper masculine drawings very much, but pretty much anything else, as long as it's kind of androgynous, I'll draw that. Let me just post this into the Discord so that I don't forget to do it later. And then I'll start on the next thing, honestly. I'll probably go get a glass of water because I had my second hot chocolate of the morning and I'm like all powered up now. I'm feeling like my heart is like, no more caffeine now. Okay. Feb. Oh no, this is March. March. Hey, sketch for Sin. There we go. Now I'll just put an announcement in saying that people can submit for April, and then I'll move on to the next thing. But I won't do any Patreon. I don't think I'll do any more Patreon stuff for this stream, but I will do. I'll probably work on Neverborn's commission, because my commission queue is like 6 people long now, and I don't like it when it's that long. 1 minute. I might be quiet for just a second while I type this out. So talk amongst yourselves. Yip amongst yourselves. That's right. Become kobolds. Okay. All right. Let us freaking go on the next one. I'm really happy with how that came out, to be honest. I probably should have put a highlight on it, actually, now that I think about it. I might actually do that. But just... Oops. Put one of those there. Like... That's fine. Let's just save that. Cancel. No, I was like... Okay, let's save that. Export it. Override the old file. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Yep. Y'all can all look at the stickers that I'm gonna bring to Furdu 2026. Whilst I have a look at Neverborn's request for his commission. And listen to this funky music. I can't remember if he commissioned me on Discord or... I'm just walking along, yeah! So Grub and I are going to be printing out sheets of sticker paper with this stuff on it, and we'll be cutting them out. I want to print out 5. I'm hoping we get 10. I don't know how much ink I have in the machine, but Grub came to me like a couple of days ago and was like, hey, I really want to cut out some stickers again, so you should make a pack of like some interesting things that you want me to make into stickers. And I was like, okay. And so that's what I've done. I don't think I have Neverborn on Discord, so I think it was on Telegram. Bruh. There you are. Oh, he's not called Neverborn on that, that's why. Okay. You know what I really need? I need like a spreadsheet for commissions. I have one for patrons, but I never really did one for commissions. Or I need like a fucking Kanban board for commissions at least. I don't want to use Trello though. So if there's like a nice cheap Kanban board that people use for doing commissions, then do recommend, because I would not mind that. If this track's on a CD, skip it for me, you'd be my savior. Break it off, take me out. Don't let the melody fake me out. I think they commissioned me back in November-ish. It was a while back. Oh god, it was August. Oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. That's awesome. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm really happy with the yips. They're like super low res. I really like these hands. I think I talked about it a bit earlier. Yeah, but I want to I, 'cause Yeah, I want to, I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm reading back the commission. I completely forgot where my brain was. My apologies. Hmm. Okay. This is definitely not a safe for work commission. So it's probably not, it's not something that I can do on the stream, unfortunately. So I will do something else. Alright. Let's do something else. A whole pack of grabbies would be genius. Big grabbies. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. That would be fun. Okay. I'm gonna follow you, Washel. Oh wait, no, I accidentally followed somebody else. That was not what I meant to do. Unfollow. No, I meant to follow you. Okay, I followed you. Oh my god, you played so much iRacing. Okay. There we go. Thank you. You're very welcome. I now can't get rid of this like pop-up for this emote. Okay, there we go. I got rid of it. Alright. File, new. New drawing. Let's have a look at my list. I have a list of like TFs that I like to do. Oh shit, maybe I can't do it. It's already 10. Wait, I need to just check my work schedule because I think I have something on at 10:30. 1 second. I just wasted time doing nothing at the end of the stream. I apologize. Give me just a sec to check work. I gotta do this one thing at a time. I keep getting distracted doing a bunch of other stuff. Alright. I have to open up this app. I feel so boring when I'm just sitting here doing nothing. One sec. I'm like managing stuff on my PC. It's gets so hectic around this time of the day. Alrighty. What's my list? I can do like maybe 5-10 minutes. I just gotta... I can basically go until work calls me. So I'm just gonna do that. Because I would rather do this than work, to be honest. So I need to make a copy of... This is one of the drawings that I've been meaning to do for a while, but it's basically just a copy of this sticker here, but with Grub instead of me. And so I want to see where I've actually put that sticker, because I think it's saved to my PC somewhere, probably in 2025. In stickers, maybe? Yeah, here it is. And I want to do one of these with Grub. So hopefully I can also add that to the sticker pack. And I'm basically just going to take the base line art of it and just overdraw with something else, pretty much. So let's make this 10. I think this was 10 originally. Yeah. Get rid of color. Let's get rid of... Oh no, that's fine. And let's just make this into grub, I guess. Let's get rid of this highlight. I think grub would be like screaming a little bit more dramatically. Getting a little bit more freaked out, I guess. Yeah, making a little bit more of a gross face. Let's do this. I love drawing grub. I wish I gave myself the opportunity to draw her more often. One of my favorite things that I see other like couple artists doing is they're like drawing each other all the time in all sorts of different situations. And I feel like I don't do that enough with grub. She draws me a ton, but because I focus on commissions so often and like Patreon stuff, because I do a lot less personal art, it's just something that I don't really get around to as often as I would like to. Even though I really want to. So having an opportunity like this where I'm just kind of streaming and I've managed to finish the Patreon stuff on time and I'm able to just kind of hang out for a minute. This is a perfect opportunity to do something like this. Just make something kind of silly, honestly. Get rid of the second horn for a second so that I don't get tangents everywhere. Just make the hair. Her chin is definitely not that wide. It's more like this. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying the eye just popping out like that. Already so good. I love drawing little guys. It's one of my favorite things to do. If I could, I would love to like deal one day at a dealer's den and just be doing this all day. That sounds amazing to me. That would be a freaking dream. Okay, I'm actually going to redo the line art on the hand as well. Let's fuck it. Even though it is basically going to be exactly the same. I kind of like the idea of them all being just a little bit more unique. Maybe if I was to do something like this at a dealer's den, I wouldn't be redrawing the hand, but this is just a one-time thing. So, I'm just going to do that. Fuck it. Oh, for a friend. For my partner. God damn. We went and saw the... Did I tell we went and saw the Mario Galaxy movie for our anniversary? It just ended up being like... It just ended up lining up like on the exact day of our anniversary. The Mario Galaxy movie also came into cinemas. So we ended up watching it. It was fine. It was average. I wouldn't say it was anything too crazy. It just kind of made me want to show Grub the game. How was? It was average. It was average. It was like, yeah, It was I if I was to give it a proper review, I would say it gives me a lot more space to breathe than the first movie, because the first movie actually gave me a panic attack, like with how aggressive it was. Yeah, I'll see it again. Why not? I'll see it again. But it was, I think the most fun I had was kind of riffing on it with my sibling who was also there, and like both of us played Mario Galaxy as kids, so we like joked with each other how many like overt references there were in it, and we would basically like silently point at the screen anytime there was something recognizable that came up, and it was too many times. It was just a lot. And so it just ended up being that, like, I don't know, we were just kind of joking about it the whole time. It was fine. It was fine. Like, I'll see it again for sure. But it's nothing groundbreaking, which is not what I expected anyway. I actually expected it to be worse than it was. I think I went in with such low expectations for it that I was pleasantly surprised, which I think other people did not, which is why so many people are hating on it. It's average. I'd say it's a very average movie, and the only reason why it's making so much money is because of the fact that the video game was so popular, and that Mario is so popular. Like, yeah, that's basically all I can. That's my review. The movie itself had, as you would expect, very little in the way of story, very little in the way of character development, very little any of that. Like, I can't even remember the fucking second half of the movie, and I only saw it like a week ago. Do you think they'll ever do Sunshine? So that's the thing, like, the way they left it on the end, I really, really, really want them to do Sunshine next. I just want more Sunshine representation. Like, I don't even really want another movie. I just want them to do more Sunshine, because Sunshine is one of my favorite Mario games, and everyone hates it, and I feel like I'm the only person in the universe who likes it. Even if it's masochistically hard. That's what I find fun about it. So, I hope they do. It feels like they've set up for some sort of vacation movie. Even though Rosalina, I guess, would be in it now, which would make no sense to me. But anyway. Galaxy playthrough it do. I don't want to play Galaxy. Too linear. I would rather play Sunshine a third time. Or a second time or whatever. Galaxy's fine. It's like, I don't think it's interesting to watch. Personally. Okay. So let's get these colors back. Save as squeeze_grub. I'm surprised work hasn't called me yet. They usually do by now. They usually call me early. It's insane. I'm just going to delete this layer, actually. Fuck it. Delete both of them. Go. Delete this layer. Oh, I see. This was just a separate layer entirely. Interesting. Interesting. I'll keep that around for now. Okay, I've somehow managed to keep that self-consistent, which is good. except for that one hole. Invert that. Kind of difficult to tell what's colored and what isn't because that's a very similar color to the background, but that's okay. That will be fine. I'm gonna grab Grub's primary color from here. Actually gonna make it a little darker. There we go. Actually, I think she wants it more green these days, so I'm gonna like do that. I think this is the sort of thing she wants. It's kind of hard because she always changes what she wants about her design. But anyway. And that's on the complete wrong layer. Glad I noticed that. Yeah, I feel like one thing that Grub could get better at is giving me a consistent design for her character. I feel like every time I draw it, she wants me to do it slightly differently, which, I mean, I guess is fine. It's just that for things like this, she's always going to look a little bit different. Oops. That a little bit more brown. Something more like gray. Yeah, that'll do. And let's do the eye. This is meant to have a toony aesthetic, it works well? Yeah. I say do the eyes and I do one eye. Yeah, her horns are a little bit lighter, but the same shade. Well, the same tone. I almost use music terms. It's the same note, but it's a higher pitch. I'm pretty sure the top of her head is the same color as the rest. I'm just gonna... I might leave that the way it is. And then I'll take this dark red, put it in here. Take the same white, put it on the teeth. Speaking of, I do have to brush my cat's teeth at some point. Grub did say that today. Okay. Get this. That's pretty much it. Grub's colors are pretty simple. I think that's done. Yeah. I think that's done. Well, there we go. Oh, wait, I've got to do the background. If I go color... I highlight this and then expand it by like 5. Expand it by another 5. Yeah, that's about what the other one went. And I make this new layer and I make it white and then I delete the old one. There we go. Oh, I've got to do it around the... Oh, shit. Wait. Grubs are different. Okay. Grubs are slightly different size, which means that I have to change how the thing is sized. One sec. Because she's cut off at the top, which is going to look really gross as a sticker. If I go change canvas size and make it like 400 by 400, that should do it. There we go, and then redo this one. And also include the line art in that as well. So let's make a selection out of these layers. And then expand it by 10. Okay. Perfect. Ew, what happened there? I have no idea how this got here. What is this from? Is this from the line art? Oh my god, it is. Gross. That's fine. I might make that a little better. There we go. Save that. There we go. That's Grub. I can export that as a PNG. And I can try and add it into here somewhere. I think I can probably fit her here-ish. Because I really want to get her into this too. Grub gets grab? Yeah, exactly. There she is. Yeah, easy. Look at that. Fit her about there. Perfect. Let me just move these hands up a little bit. Move this guy. This guy. There we go. A little bit more room. Perfection. Alright, now I do have to go to work, unfortunately. But I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the frog. I hope you enjoyed the squeezy. This has been very fun. Let's open the frog again to have a look at it, because I like looking at my work. Where the heck did it go? There it is. Take care. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day / night. If you'd like to see me draw more often, please subscribe to my Patreon or subscribe to my Twitch, I guess, because I will be streaming, or buy a commission, or just spread the word. Please and thank you. I would love to draw. I would love to do this as a job, and so that all of that would help. Thank you very much, and I will. Frog Enjoyer, hey Ghost Kid, I'm sorry I'm about to like head out, but thank you very much for for following, chatting. I will be back tomorrow to stream again on Friday, but then I will take the weekend off because I always do that. But if you'd like to see me do another drawing tomorrow, then I will be back in, what, 22 hours, 23 hours from now? And I'll be drawing again. Thank you all. I'm going to see if there's anybody I can raid, because I like to raid out instead of just end it most of the time. So let's have a look and see who's doing what. I'll actually go to the Thunderfang thing, because I don't usually do that. And I'll have a look at who is hanging out. Let's go to... Let's have a look. Who's doing what? Well, this person's doing art, and there's only 2 people watching them right now, so I want to raid into them. First is their name. PHURRST. No worries, good art. Thank you. I hope you catch the stream again tomorrow. Enjoy. Have a good time. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye-bye. Talk to you tomorrow.